The following moments may contain explicit language.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it is. Popping the top. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Uncanceled Culture. I'm Porky.
Hey, Louie.
And there he is. That guy. It's like he's out at Wrigley Field in the bleachers by himself, just kind of waving to everybody.
Say, what's up, man?
What's up, everybody? Man, it does feel like it's been a long time with your recordings. I don't know why.
But it's literally been a week, hasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Shorter.
Exactly.
Shorter than what it has been in the last few weeks.
It's a day shorter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it feels like longer, but I guess maybe we're getting into the rhythm.
Yeah.
Getting into the rhythm
It
of everything.
feels longer.
This is a rhythm.
It'll feel longer to the listener because we haven't had a episode.
It hasn't
come
been
out.
released.
Yeah.
Well, or it might not, because once they get it, and then they can, boom, jump right into the next one.
Yeah,
So
hey, people are saying that they binge them.
Yeah,
Like, just
I've
like
heard
on
people say that
Netflix,
too.
you know, because like for some reason people don't like to watch it and then wait.
Yeah.
They'd rather let
Let
two
a
or three
few-
go by and then they binge them all at one time.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but it's not like we're a continuance of the last episode, like
That's
a
true.
like a TV series.
I know this isn't.
I mean,
Mad
we're
Men.
continuing to the playoffs, though.
This isn't Mad Men. I know, I get it, but so I'm gonna jump right in. Okay,
Both feet.
Head first.
head first, both feet, no clothes, whatever.
Okay, let's calm down.
So Western Conference Finals, we're in.
we landed on the moon.
Yeah, that's how far behind we are. It happens. So first game was Monday night. We'll go into that. But I never thought I would be that type of person to, who would actually kind of go to the other team's website or
You
fan
wouldn't be
thing.
you wouldn't be the guy from Syracuse.
Yeah, I don't want to
You're never
be,
gonna be that guy.
So I did, right? And I had been because I've been wanting to see what all these people were talking about. And
Well,
stuff
what do you mean by their website, or what do you
Well,
mean
not
by
necessarily
Like
the
their pages.
website, but
Like
like the
their-
fan
okay,
pages.
like- okay, the fan
Yeah,
pages,
like the
yeah.
fan pages, because there's a ton of them. Like there's a million Spurs ones,
Yeah.
and there's a million OKC ones, So I stumbled across a couple of them, and because I want to see what they say, right? And this is my quick shot, right? This is my hot.
There we go.
My hot
Starting
shot right
off.
here. Starting off with the hot shot. Look, I'll say this, OKC people.
You suck.
On top of that, we did not take. Okay, how did it
Oh,
say?
yeah.
No, OKC did not take the Spurs punches. Okay,
It said they took San Antonio's best shot.
that they took everything that the Spurs gave us, and they still almost won the game. And I'm like, that didn't sit well with me. Because first of all, it seemed like we were calm, cool, collected, right? Did we know we were going to win the game? No idea. Because of the way we know OKC, we know how they are. We know how they play. Anything can happen. Yet Alex Caruso go off for 30 points, right? Because we chose to leave him open, or whoever was open, because we went and double teamed and did all that jazz, and he was the lucky one that was open. Cranky said it, and I believe it. It's not going to happen again, right? He's not going to score that many points.
Who's that, Caruso?
Caruso.
Yeah, they make it seem like he averages 30 points a game.
Yeah. So,
Bruh.
I'm like,
First
wait,
of all, when he started off the game, I was like, let that guy shoot, because he was off. And then, he got hot, and I was like, okay, it's his game. That's his day. That was his game of the series.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
What's the line from White Man Can't Jump? Even the sun shines on a dog some days.
Just because you put a cat in the oven, don't make it a biscuit.
I mean, we've had games where Champagne went to 31.
He was 7 of 8 from threes. I mean, he's had
What
the sunshine on him sometimes.
has he done since then? Nothing.
Poop-a-doop, man. So yeah, and they said, well, we went to double overtime, and Wemby scored 41 points, and so we took all their punches. No,
You
dumbass.
didn't. No, you didn't.
We took what you gave us. We took your punches because we were cool. And I say we, obviously I wasn't playing. But what I saw from the Spurs in that game
Yeah.
was I wasn't worried because they didn't look worried.
Yeah.
They didn't look scared. They didn't look like, oh hell, here we go again, we're gonna lose the lead. No. A lot of things happened. We'll get into that later.
And you didn't see them like on the sidelines the way you saw Minnesota, Portland, like defeated, sitting there. Even, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Even Wemby, I think, what was it, game 2, or I can't remember which game it was in the Portland series, where he looked a little out of it on the sidelines, right? They didn't look like that this game. It was, hey, let's continue to push. Let's continue. They make their run. Let's make our run. Let's they hit us in the mouth. Let's hit them back in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it was, man.
That's how I feel. Like they're making it seem like they were that good that we gave them all they got, and they said we still had to go to double. They still had to go to overtime. No. You gave us everything you had. You gave us Alex Caruso scoring 30 freaking points.
Yeah.
You had Chet and SGA didn't have a good series, and we still went to double overtime. It was like, no. I don't want to hear it. Just be a big boy. Be big boys. Pick up your pants. Take the loss. Don't blame the refs. There was no, anything in this game where you could say, well, there and that and that. Well, you want to say SGA slapping Harper in the face. We can go there. But no officials for this game. That was straight up cool, calm, collective. And we beat you. Mm-hmm. They beat them. And we took everything that you gave us. Nah, it wasn't the other way around because we weren't desperate. We didn't go, we weren't in. I mean, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it a little bit. But you saw what happened in that game. So there, I said my piece. Take the loss. We'll see what happens in game 2, which is tonight. And we'll go from there.
I mean, they started off with we're 8-0, we're gonna sweep everybody. We are like, yeah. I mean, look who you played, Le Bum,
A 40-year-old,
who led their team in
bum.
scoring.
a bum.
Yeah,
Would it made a difference? I mean, even if Luka was there, it would have just been a closer series. I don't think they would have beat him.
I think so too.
It would have just been a little bit closer.
Yeah,
If Luka was playing.
yeah.
But
I mean, Cranky made a great point.
Cranky always makes good points.
He does. OKC won pretty much every statistical category
Yes.
except for free throws and rebounds.
And I was thinking about it like you're saying. And I was thinking about this morning, on paper, if you just looked at that, you probably just said, well, damn, OKC probably should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is why you play the game, people.
Yep.
This is why, that's why you're not so, overly, like I said, we didn't know we were going to win that game, but you're not so confident that no, we don't have to play the game. I know we're going to win. No, that's what Cowboy fans do.
Yeah.
Wow, shots
That's
fired
what
early.
Cowboys fans do. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you play the game. Because if you look at it, yeah, maybe it looks like they should have won. But, I mean, the momentum was clearly on the Spurs side most of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Till you got to the very
it
end.
helps that so they shot 10 more free throws in OKC. But OKC only missed
blame
3.
the refs.
No, OKC only missed 3. They shot 84%. The Spurs missed 2. They shot 93%.
And if you want to go there, they shot 29 free throws. Probably
Should have shot way more.
should have
Yeah.
shot more.
Oh yeah.
You know, they both jacked up about 45 3-pointers. OKC shot 37%. Spurs shot 30. They both hit 41 field goals. Thunder shot a couple more. They both were even in assists, 25. The rebounds was where it was lopsided. The Spurs had 61 rebounds to OKC's 40.
Really?
But that was a big part of Wemby's 24 rebounds. He had as many rebounds as almost he had shots. You know?
I
think he had more rebounds than I had shots that day.
Now that's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable because I had quite a few that day. Steals, they had OKC 14 to the Spurs 11. Blocks, Thunder 8 to the Spurs 7. And then here's the big one that that we talked about. Castle had a triple-double. He had 17 points, 11 boards, and 11 turnovers.
What did Cranky call it? What did you call it, Crank?
The odd man triple double.
Odd man triple.
You know, if we win, we're keeping that stat. If we would have lost, that stat would have been out the window, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Spurs had 21 turnovers in this game to OKC's 14.
Half of
And-
them belong to
Yeah, it's
Castle.
more than half, right? But yet, you took our best shot.
No.
You had Castle who struggled. And did I didn't I mention that in the pregame that prediction that the guy had? He said that he was gonna struggle. We didn't have Fox playing,
Yeah.
which I don't know, man. It's still you still have to make me
you're still
believe
on
that
the-
that
you're
was a
still
bad
on the
thing.
fence.
I'm still on the fence. If it would have been a better game if he was
I don't
there.
know.
I don't know.
Cranky's got some conspiracy
It
theories.
would have been
about that.
it would if Fox would have played. Castle's turnovers would have been cut in half, but Fox would have had the other half.
He needs to hit that. He needs
So
to
it
hit the
still
line,
would've
baby.
It still would have been 21
They
turnovers.
still would have had 20-something turnovers.
Yeah.
Just half would have been on Fox and half would have been on Castle.
So still no report if Fox is playing today.
Man, how much longer? I mean, geez, it's.
But y'all
an hour
find
and a half.
out when this episode airs because he would have already played.
He
or
would
not.
have already
It would've
played
been-
or
yeah,
not.
The game would have been over. already.
Or not.
By the time y'all hear this, we'll be on game 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's get into the game.
Yeah.
How did y'all see the flow of the game?
I'll start. Sorry. Man, I wasn't. I saw them in a they were comfortable. They came out hard. They came out the way they normally do sometimes. They come out hard, go up 10, 12, whatever, 15. And we know they're going to lose that lead, right? That's just how it goes. Well, I mean, we know the team, right? We know what's going to happen.
They start jacking up threes.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, here we go. And then the texts start coming in. There they go. There they go. Yeah. But I mean, I like I said, I really didn't feel any. They weren't going crazy. They weren't out of sorts. Besides the turnovers, but I mean, they played probably as good a game as they could probably play, in my opinion.
Crank.
Yeah, same thing with Porky. I
Ditto.
Ditto. I didn't get worried till. I mean, I watched the game worried. I ain't gonna lie, because when we watch the game, we kind of watch it with, like what Porky said. Something bad is gonna
Fast forward to the
you already
end.
know,
Let's fast forward to the end of the movie
right,
because
yeah.
I already know what's going on.
You know
Yeah.
the innards.
they're gonna lose the lead.
Yeah.
It's like watching a Fast and Furious movie. You already know what's happening. I just want to see the ending.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll say this. I wasn't same thing. I think the same way. I wasn't panicked throughout the game. I was like, man, what was going through my mind was, if you go through the playoffs this year, close games, Spurs really did. It didn't favor the Spurs. We lost a lot of those games, and a lot of the games that we won, we blew them out. So when I saw that it was a close game,
Yep.
that did concern me because I'm like, okay, if they don't break away here pretty quick, it's probably gonna be a loss. They're playing. OKC's playing at home. We're not playing our best ball. We have a lot of turnovers. Our other turnover guys not playing. Like it was a lot going on, right? To see them pull it out.
Hey.
To see them.
If Roger wasn't listening, he's listening now.
He's listening now. To see them get this game and it be such a close game, I think gave me not so much hope, but it made me feel better. Like, okay, we can win the close ones too, right? But it did take all of Wemby to be Wemby for this game. All 41 points, including that dagger to tie it in overtime.
But they made a good point in one of the shows I was seeing today that when regulation was over, Wemby only had 29 points. So think about that.
So he scored 12
in the
last two overtimes.
So did we really need Wemby? I mean, we needed him in the overtimes, you know,
to send it to the double overtime.
Right.
Or the double overtimes. We really needed him in the double overtimes to win it.
Yeah.
But basically, his stats in regulation, you know, weren't. I don't know how many rebounds he had at the end of regulation,
True.
but they said he had 29 at the end of the regulation. So.
Well, I mean, but what do superstars do? They show up,
Yeah.
you know, at crunch time. I think it was the block. It was the three, and then the block, and then the pose.
And then the pose.
The post.
And then the pose. Bro, if OKC didn't hate him, they hate him now.
Put it on a shirt. Put it on
Yeah.
a T-shirt.
I'm waiting for it, man.
Hey, so I didn't get. Like I said, watching the game, get to the end of the game, you know, get into overtime. Then you get a little bit worried when they lose the lead, you know, even if it's 1 point, and then they're down by 3.
I mean, because they lost the lead in the third as well. They didn't just lose it in the fourth.
Yeah.
They lost it in the third as well, but for like, not that long.
I guess that I felt like it was still okay in that sense, you know. But when you get to overtime, and then it's kind of like,
Yeah, and you lose the lead there.
You lose the lead, and then it's like a missed shot here, a missed shot there,
And that's it.
boom, and it's over.
What did tick me off? Caruso on Wemby, and Wemby cannot score.
Oh yeah, that was being shouted in at home.
You
I'm sure in every house, everyone's like, "Take him to the basket."
well that and
Take
come on,
him!
man. You know that he was grabbing and pulling and fouling.
Of
They're not
course.
calling it because it was like a little mosquito freaking surrounding. Yeah, just bugging him and pesting him. But bro, like this is where again, Mitch, you need to come up with a scheme, a play, something. Do a double pick, do a roll, do something to get this dude to be able to at least grab the ball. I mean, Caruso was such a pest
Right.
that they weren't even giving Wemby the ball at times. And then when they were, he was getting it slapped
Yeah.
from him. He was getting it taken from him.
No fouls.
Yeah.
but,
And then Cornette, dude, was literally a non-factor in this game.
no, he wasn't.
9 minutes,
I mean, he
no
was.
points,
He was.
took one shot. That's it.
And that one shot was should have been a bucket, but
Should have been a bucket.
He couldn't handle. He didn't.
He
handle
lost
it.
the ball, yeah.
He didn't handle it cleanly, and then when he went up, it was already too late. The dude was right there to block it.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I think this game here, they're gonna surround Wemby. I mean, we had 6 people in double figures, but you had Harper and Wemby were your 2 big guys. How do you think they're gonna come out? They're gonna defend Wemby more. They're gonna defend Harper more. If Fox doesn't play, Harper's gonna be the guy again.
Well-
you think they're gonna double Harper? They're gonna make sure, hey, let Castle or Vassell or Champagne, who had 11,
I mean, do we have
beat you?
Do we have that as they say, that embarrassment of riches? Like, it's pick your poison. Like, if you want to guard one,
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
what I'm
leave
saying.
somebody
So
open.
are they gonna say, "Hey, let this guy beat you"? now?
Right, and that's what I think that we did with. I mean, it was apparent, it was obvious that
Yeah.
we were double teaming SGA to get
Yeah.
the ball out of his hand.
I mean, he still scored 24,
And that's why
but
Caruso
still.
went off, right? And
But he
that's
was
why
7 of 23, dude. Like, he was forcing up shots.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
But that's true. It was okay. Well, then let this
Yeah,
guy
let
beat
somebody
you.
else do it. So does OKC now do that? I mean, what are you going to do with Wemby? Okay, well, let's double team him. Okay, well, what are you going to do with Castle? What are you going to do with Vassell?
Harper.
What are you going to do with Harper? You can't leave any of those guys open. I mean, it's now it's looking like the OKC's bench is the one that really needs to step up, which they did.
I mean,
Remember at one point
Yeah.
their bench was outsouring our
Well, they
starters
did.
or something like
well,
that.
they did
basically.
because Caruso had 31.
Well, I mean, besides
Off
that,
the bench.
they had, but
only
the
had-
guys that were coming off the bench were scoring.
Yeah, but they only had 3 people in double figures. They had Jalen Williams with 26. They had SGA with 24.
that guy from Canada.
And Caruso with 31. That's it. Everybody else was in single digits.
Oh, you mean Chet didn't have double digits?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chet had 8.
poor Chetty.
Maybe
Yeah.
his ankle was
You see
hurting
that?
from stepping on Wemby's foot. Freaking cheater.
How did I not see that?
Freaking cheater.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
And it was like, I started thinking, well, somebody AI'd that. But no, it
No,
was real.
dude, it was for
freaking
real.
He
That
stepped on his foot on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose.
I mean, he looks down at his foot. He looks
see
at it,
where his foot's
looks at
at.
it again, and then steps on it. Come on, man. Then you have SGA over there doing windmills while he's falling and hits
Well,
Harper in
and-
the head.
And after I watched that video that I sent y'all, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
the one I sent. After watching that, then I was like, because then it did look like it was
Intentional.
purposeful
Yeah.
Well, that one
for him to follow through like that.
Did that one get reviewed?
No.
No.
No,
it
it did. But
It
they
did it?
called the foul on Caruso for that because he fouled him first. Yeah, that's what happened. It did get reviewed, but they said that it was incidental, but they did call the foul on Caruso on that play.
Oh, no.
But when I saw that video and I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, come on, how you're gonna fly up in the air and then your arms just gonna magically come straight down
Well,
towards
and
his
it was
face? I mean,
at his waist.
really?
It still came around. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't. And of all people, I thought Dort was the one that was going to be, throwing some cheap shots, which he probably was too,
probably was
a couple
too,
times, but he didn't get called for a lot of them.
Well, it's kind of hard when you're only scoring
When
5
you-
points.
yeah.
Nobody pays attention to you.
It was in the third or fourth quarter, and I'm like, "Where's Lou Dort?
Has he
He
ever
hasn't
played?
Has he come out? Is he on the bench?
He was 1 of 5 from threes. He was 2 of 6 overall.
Well, I mean, you have to imagine. So the game, obviously Spurs win the game. There's it was funny because I saw this other thing where it's like, the amount of 15.10 things that Castle had or whatever, he's got like 5, and Tony Parker only had like 1 in the playoff history. Something like that. I need to go back and find a picture of it. But I'm like, okay, was that a LeBron stat? Because it's like now you're just looking for stuff. Okay, he scores. Castle scores what? 15 points. What is he averaging in the playoffs? Probably like 12, 13.
No.
If not more.
No, he's averaging more.
He's averaging one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then that's right. So he's averaging that, and then the assists or rebounds or whatever, he's got a certain amount of that. So basically, that picture was saying that he already has 5 in his playoff career when Tony Parker only had 1. And I started thinking that's not really a stat
Yeah.
that measures up because
So
in this position,
he's averaging 19 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds during the playoffs right now.
So they're saying that that's the first rookie and not rookie, the first Spur to have.
He was the youngest player in
got
NBA
5.
playoff history to record a 30-10-5 and 5.
So
in a single game.
they're saying all these stats and it's like, but they're comparing them to Tony Parker, and I'm like, that's not. I don't think that's the same because Tony Parker was was that actual point guard.
Yeah.
He facilitated the offense. You know, he ran it.
Yeah, he had assists.
In this game, in this day and age where, like they say, there's no more position players. Because look where Wemby is. You know, and
It's
everybody
street ball
can.
right now,
yeah,
bro.
it's
Street
just
ball.
whoever's available.
Yeah.
Can play anything, and they can do anything. So I was kind of like, well, that's not a. I don't think that's a good. You know, you can't really compare those because it is a different game.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go that far, then you really can't compare Wemby to Duncan or to Robinson, because they're not playing the same.
No.
Wemby hardly plays the block.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, and we've always said that. Why isn't he down low?
Uh-huh.
Why doesn't he go down? Well, as you can see. So let's talk about the shot.
The shot heard around
That
the world.
that shot heard around the world. So the Spurs were down 115, 118 with 20-something seconds left. 27 seconds.
105, 108.
Oh, 105, 108. I'm sorry. I know it was 3. I knew there was a 5 and an 8. That was close. So Castle gives up the ball as soon as Wemby's crossing half court. Wemby takes 2 big long steps into the front court. I'm sorry, back court, half court. I'm sorry, and proceeds to launch a 29-foot shot.
Yep, 28-foot shot.
And every single person in San Antonio said, "No!
What are you
doing?"
Yep, that's exactly how it went.
It was a big. That wind last night is still from the wind exhaling from
Yeah.
Monday night.
He hits that shot, man.
Yeah.
And so I want to talk about that because I heard on a show that which I mean I don't know if I agree with it too much, but because of that shot, he's already getting put into the GOAT comparison. And I said, that's too much. I'm sorry, I know. And this is what I'm talking about. We can be confident about our players. We can be confident about our teams. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if they're going to win. We don't know who's going to play good. We don't know. You can't always say that Wemby's going to be a GOAT.
Well, I don't
because
know.
of the way
According
he
to a lot
plays.
of people, it's Spurs in 5 or OKC, so they already know who's gonna win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't say that. Not with these two teams.
No.
There's no way. So it's like to put him above the top 10 players in the NBA just because of that one shot? Because they brought up a good point too, which I don't even want to say it. Because what if he gets hurt?
Mm-hmm.
What if he gets a Greg Oden?
I mean,
He gets hurt.
He already got hurt in the first series.
Yeah. I mean,
You know-
okay, well, you got to think back, and then think back to last year, where
His thrombosis.
where he had that, where he sat out for the rest of the season, and then people are questioning, is he going to even come back? This is something that
scared
takes
a lot
people.
of people. That scared a lot of people.
Yeah, it takes this is something that takes people's careers, and they made a big old thing. Then he comes in this series, and then he face plants, first series. He's winded. Then he gets hurt again. Didn't he land on his tailbone or something?
Oh, one of the games.
Yeah, like
His coccyx.
he's constantly, and I'm sorry, man, but he's a big guy, and so
Yeah.
those are the things that you have to think about, and that's the risk that the Spurs are taking, right? But this guy has this we don't care attitude. It doesn't matter, and you know what? Honestly, if you have him for one more season, you do everything you can for that one season. Everybody's talking about, oh man, they're gonna have multiple championships. They're gonna have multiple great seasons. They're talking about that. I'm like, you know what?
Dude,
Let's finish this season.
Can we?
Let's hopefully get into next season. And if we have him longer than that, great, bro, great. But if you don't, you get everything you can out of him right now.
Yep.
You don't know how long you're gonna have him.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's too quick, man. That's too fast. I mean, let the guy get through the 5
Season?
playoff series or 5 seasons or 6 seasons or 10 playoffs.
I mean, is it
you know
too
what
fast?
I mean? Like,
is it too fast, or is New York too fast by chanting "We want Wemby"
Oh,
after
yeah.
after they came back and beat Cleveland?
I'm sorry, you are asking for something, and I don't think you want it. You might have wanted it for the cup.
Do you want the smoke?
You don't want this, Wemby.
Yeah, he's not the same
Nah.
guy that was playing in
Nah.
the cup, man.
Well, in the cup, he wasn't even playing full minutes.
That's true. He was
still
on
restricted.
minute restriction, right? He was averaging 20.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, and
This is the only thing I'll say about that one series. Cleveland messed up.
oh yeah, they lost.
You're up by
an
16?
Opportunity.
You need to close that out. If you even thought about having a chance in this series, you needed to steal one. And for the breath to be taken from you, being up 16 and then coming back to lose, your series done. And that's the last time we're going to talk about that series. Unless there's a fight or something we want to talk about. You know,
But I mean, don't you think that would also fire up OKC to be hearing that stuff?
yeah, because
I
they're
mean,
like,
because
oh,
now
Wemby?
it's kind of like all the 4-letter networks are doing, when they say, well, the Spurs messed up, and like Frankie always say, well, where's Denver?
Yeah.
They're not there, right? So, I mean, they're already bypassing the Spurs. I mean, bypassing OKC and putting the Spurs in the finals. They don't even know if they're going to the finals.
Yeah.
Cleveland can come back and whoop them 4 straight games.
Yeah.
Come
Highly
on,
doubtful,
man.
but yeah.
I mean, that's
It just it's funny to me how people talk so much about a game.
About the Spurs?
No,
Oh.
about a game that,
Oh.
or about a team
Uh-huh.
that they're not even a part of, that they just root for. Like they walk with their chests out. So even the fan base here.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Porky was right. Hey, I don't. What he said about the Cowboys fans, I agree with him. Woo! They're the same way every year. This is our year, dude.
We haven't been
Can we
there
get through the preseason
Yes.
first?
Last year was the first year that I was like not excited about football season because I knew,
He's like, who's the owner
SSDD.
still?
Yes, exactly. Who's on? I wasn't in a hurry to go watch the game. If I missed it, I missed it. Well,
I was still asleep.
I'll catch,
at
the,
12
I'll catch the
o'clock.
highlights.
I know. I'd rather go drink a 12-pack than freaking watch that team. But I mean, the fans, they're just piss me off about how they just talk so much trash about a game that they don't play.
Yeah.
About a team that they just root for, that they're not even on the bench rooting for. They're not even Jack Haley's,
Yeah.
Or Frank Burkowski.
Yes. And I just, yeah, it just.
I think what I've gotten, what I actually got a couple of years ago, because I did something, or I said something that was negative towards the Spurs or about the Spurs, and they were losing. It was a losing season or something, and I said, yeah, well, like something like, who wants to go see them? And I got some flack from the family members, not on my side, but on the other side. They're like, well, you're not a true Spurs fan, and blah blah blah. I'm like,
exactly.
I'm like, no. What do you mean? I'm just telling you the truth. Are they winning?
We're realists.
Exactly.
We're realists. We're not. We don't. We don't. I mean, what is a true? Okay, sure. Like, what is a true Spurs fan to you then?
Yeah.
That you're going to
What,
be
just-
optimistic. Doesn't
No
matter
matter
what's
what
going on.
happens?
No.
That sounds like
We've been
another
through the-
fan base.
Yeah.
We've been through the .4s of the world.
Yes. Yep. The Ray Allens.
We've been, exactly been through the Ray Allens.
Yep.
So
Those are the heartbreaks right there.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
The Rod Stricklands.
And I didn't. The Rod Strickland pass.
I mean,
I just saw.
I don't care what Roger says. Screw that guy.
I just saw a stat today. The last time OKC and the Spurs played in the playoffs was Duncan's last season. All right. The Spurs were 67-15 that year.
Jesus.
That's the year that OKC was 72-9?
what year was that?
2016.
16. The 16th. Okay.
So I think that was the year that okay.
Oh, you're talking about Golden
Golden
State?
State. I'm
Golden
sorry.
State.
Yeah,
that was
Golden
the year
State.
Golden
Yeah,
State,
the one that
Golden
they
State.
won the 70. Yeah.
where they won the 70+ games.
Yeah,
Okay,
Golden
that was
State.
that year. 73-9.
Yeah.
They beat the Bulls.
Was it
record.
2016, 2017?
Yes.
Yes.
OKC was 55 and 20 something, dude. That was a record. Spurs won the first 2 games and,
then
lost
they
4
lost all
straight.
4. Yep. Yep.
So now what? I'm not a true Spurs fan because I seen that and I know that hey, anything's possible. I mean, shoot, come on, man. I mean, you've seen what's happened in the past. I know it's a different year, but it's also a different outcome too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get upset. You know, I didn't. You know, I wasn't upset. I wasn't gonna make a big old thing about it either. You know, because it's not a big deal. Like you want to call me not a hardcore Spurs fan? Go ahead, call me. You know, I'll tell you the truth. You know, tell you the truth about Boston right now. They suck. Oh, you're not. Well, yeah. Okay, you go cheer for them then. Because when they, then you get the other people who aren't even, those are the true bandwagons, are the ones that don't say nothing about the team, and all of a sudden they win.
Yes.
No, man. I mean, I'm here for the losses too.
And they don't see the losses because they're not watching when they lose.
Exactly.
They're only watching when they win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's and people take that to heart, man. I mean, it's. I'll bring it up again, like the Dallas Cowboys fans, and I'm not bringing it up because you guys, but you guys are different. You're realists. You guys know.
In
You
the words
guys
of,
are.
in the
you
words
guys-
of Al Bundy, just because you're talking doesn't mean you're hurting me.
Exactly. You talk about our team, hey, it's not gonna hurt me.
But, I mean, and
Because we know. Yeah.
There's just people out there that are just the DLC for life or DC for life or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. You could do the same thing for the Spurs, but I'm not every year gonna be like, win or lose, baby, win or lose. No, I'm like, they suck. They're losing. You know what I mean?
And funny thing is that these people that are DC for life, most of them, I'm not gonna say like all of them. I'm gonna say most of them weren't even around in the '90s to even see when they won their 3 championships.
I might have even been rooting for them at one point.
So,
Yeah, man, I don't know.
and I probably say the same thing about these Spurs fans now.
They weren't around when
They
were
probably have
winning.
only seen the 14 championship,
Yep.
the 2014.
Yeah.
They didn't see the '99. Luckily
We were there.
That's why we're the best generation, dude.
Yeah.
We've seen our thanks to the Cubs.
Yeah.
We've seen all our and Boston.
Boston.
We've seen our teams all
win
our
the
teams
championship,
win
yeah.
championships, man.
86
Jeez.
years, and how long was it for y'all?
Well, except for the Texans.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they're not even a real football team.
It's
You know?
our teams. You mean it's
Yeah,
our
oh,
teams?
We'll see. We'll play them this year.
I mean, we even seen the Longhorns win a national championship in football.
That's true. We did.
Yep. I think their last one was what?
05. The only one we seen was 05.
Yeah.
Well, before then, I think it was in the 80s, early 80s. I
Yeah.
think.
Was it?
Yeah, but we don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
We remember the Vince Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the visit.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rose Bowl.
Lally.
The Rose Bowl.
There goes Vince Young running towards
And
the
that was a
sideline.
freaking bad game.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, did you hear the did you see the video of the I guess the sports announcers from OKC when Wemby hits that 3?
Yes.
You saw that video?
I saw that
No.
video.
He
What
goes,
happened?
"Oh, and he throws up a 28 throw. It's in."
It's in.
It's
That's all it is.
Like it was no emotion, no nothing.
Who played it? Who played it? Which one did you see?
Oh, it was the two. I don't know. It was 2 dudes that they were talking. And
Yeah,
then he
there
was
was-
like,
yes.
He was like, "Did you hear it?" And they were like, "Oh my goodness, this is the best play-by-play because you can see that there was no emotion. It was as if he was calling Game 9 of the regular
Yeah,
season,
regular season, yeah.
against the Pelicans."
Yeah,
That's what he said. He goes, "It was like, oh yeah, Wemby 28-footer from the logo. It's in."
It's in.
And
Was it the radio guy?
Yes,
Or was
yeah,
it?
it was
It was
the radio guy.
guy.
And they were like, "Wow, bro, like that's crazy. That is crazy." He goes, and you hear the crowd in the back, and then that's it.
It was
crazy.
so great to see the fan reactions on some of those shots.
Yeah.
You know, and then they show the fans, and it's like everybody's just like,
And another thing that's like great to see too is when I hate their stupid don't sit down till they score their first.
Oh,
goal.
yeah.
we scored like 10.
They
10,
went
12
They went 3.5 minutes before they sat down. Dude.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I like that too.
Yeah, I
That's
said
one
that
of the
too.
stupidest freaking.
I said that to
Yeah.
Roxanne. I'm like, I hope they don't sit down for the whole first freaking quarter. man.
Exactly. I think Denver does it, and I think Minnesota does it.
I think Minnesota.
Minnesota
yeah.
probably.
And the same thing happened with
Yeah,
Minnesota.
when they went up 11-0 or
18 when they went
18-1.
18-1.
Yeah, 18-1.
18-1. They were there.
Yeah.
Sweating because they were on their feet so long.
Old people were there.
I'll be like, beer.
Probably talking. Hey, do you want to sit down, dude? Dude, I don't know if they're gonna score.
So
or
do
not."
we sit down if they don't score like in next minute or so, or what is it?
Shit, whichever comes first.
Yeah, right.
They need to put one of those now. It's either 4 minutes or a bucket, whichever comes first.
Man, we
Yeah.
need to get them to the 6-minute mark so they get the first time
Time
out,
out.
and they sat it out. the
Can
whole
you
time.
imagine? I mean, I don't even know if Minnesota fans were still standing up at the time because they had to call a timeout because we went on a run.
Yeah.
Well, there's all these little and I mean, say what you will about me, but I didn't know I know that they had like that 6-minute rule
Timeout.
in the timeout, like in the first quarter, and then also like they could only call like one timeout,
Two.
or
One each. Yeah,
something
one
like
each.
that. Yeah, like that was it.
Yeah.
and that's all they can use. And I didn't.
I didn't know that either.
I had no
Until
idea.
I heard that too.
So I'm like, what?
What's the point of having timeouts?
Yeah. What do you have timeouts
Timeout,
for?
you can't
Like-
take it.
Sorry, all right.
I guess.
But it's
The guy's
30-0.
The guy's trapped in the corner and he's like this. He's like, no, no, go ahead, throw it away.
He's doing like that, like the WWE referee, right, when they're doing something illegal.
He goes to tell the coach, get back on the sidelines.
He's messing with the coach. oh. Yeah.
I guess they're afraid of the necessary roughness. How many timeouts we got? 3.
Can we take them all now?
Can we take them on?
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that either till I heard that,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
day too.
seeing this thing, like, and there's somebody out there that's gonna say, "Oh, you didn't know that?" Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, probably
You know all
half
the
the people
rules.
didn't know.
But
Like,
I-
you know every single rule out there. Like, whatever.
I think I want to say it's probably only for the playoffs.
well, I'm
'Cause
sure a
I'm
lot of it
think-
has to do with broadcasting.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they call it the TV timeout,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
At the 6-minute mark. So, I mean, obviously that's broadcasting. But I guess so that you're not constantly taking timeouts in the first quarter. I mean,
But I think when they do the TV timeout, they still charge somebody a timeout.
they
don't
do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
Right.
They charge somebody a timeout. But
Somebody gets it.
So here's the thing. You're right. Like, I guess, but is it not so much a broadcasting, maybe a network thing where, because you have to have things ready, kind of like your commercials, your ads, your different things, right? Is it so that way it's not all bunched
guessing
up,
so.
you know?
I mean, in the in between things, because we've watched enough games to know that first quarter takes about 30 freaking minutes. Maybe not that long, but it seems like it's the longest quarter of the game.
Nah, I think the fourth quarter is the longest.
Do you think so? I mean, well, depending on how the game goes, but
Yes.
to me, it always seems that the first quarter takes forever, and it's like, man, we're gonna like. I feel like it was like 10 minutes, and it's like there's still 7 minutes left in the game. I'm like, wait a minute, how? But I don't know. That's just how I feel. But I guess it has to do with all that, with the networks and the money. I mean, obviously that's when money talks, because then you gotta do your commercials and get your money and all that. But then it's like, after the first quarter, they always do that thing where like you think they're coming back, and then they'll just say like Wemby going off and blah blah, and then they go back to another commercial.
So this says there is no limit to when they can use their timeouts.
I don't believe it.
It says that each individual team can call as many timeouts as they want in the first quarter. However, each team they feature 2 mandatory timeouts, right? So you have one at the 6-minute mark, and you have one at the 2-minute 39, or 2 at the 3-minute mark. Basically, the 7 and the 3, right? So if somebody calls a timeout before that, then the other team is going to be charged for the TV timeout.
What?
Yeah. So you get 7
Crazy.
timeouts to
Yes.
use, but you can lose them because if the other team's using their timeouts, when it comes down to a TV timeout, that gets taken away from you.
Wow.
That sucks.
I had no idea.
It's a TV timeout. The TV should be charged. They should get like 7 timeouts as well.
I'm gonna be like,
Because they're going to 2-minute commercials, man.
before I get to that 3-minute mark, I'm gonna be like, timeout, and then bring the ball in, timeout. I'm gonna use mine, and be like, use his now.
Yeah, right.
Use that one. Take it away from him.
That's good strategy. Shoot.
Yeah, but I'm surprised Mitch hasn't come up with
I
that.
know.
Well, speaking of, I think was the play. I think it was to end the first overtime when they threw that lob to Castle.
Oh yeah.
If that ball would have been
A little
about 3
higher.
or 4 feet higher, dude, that game would have been over.
Yeah.
Because Caruso, I mean, it was right there. Caruso barely, he had barely raised his hands and he got it too. But had that ball been a little bit higher,
Yeah.
3 or 4 feet probably, it would have been a layup dunk and the
Yeah.
game would have been over. I
That was
didn't
actually a
realize
good
that.
play that he called.
Yeah.
It was better than the one day in regulation.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, I mean it's still obvious. It's still obvious that I don't see any plays being called.
Yeah. And it just strikes me as odd because I'm looking for it. When
Yeah,
they call the timeout,
exactly.
he does this. You want the clipboard for what? To fan yourself? What are you wanting it for? Because I don't see a play when they come out. I
And
don't.
he's got the cards.
He's like, he's taking a vote. Hey, I have 4 votes for cheeseburgers after the game. I have 3 votes for Chick-fil-A. Which one do you want?
No, he's looking at him and he's closing his eyes and he's going, angry. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man.
See, and this is what people would get upset. Well, you're not a fan. You're making fun of the coach. So what?
Yeah.
Who
He's
cares?
our coach.
He's our coach. And you what? I mean, you can't
You can't criticize?
criticize him.
Can't criticize him, man. I guess you can't criticize your own team. That's what a non-fan is.
That makes no sense, though.
But see, there's a difference between us criticizing and giving our feedback and somebody just hating
Yeah.
on the Spurs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm not hating on the Spurs. I'm rooting for them to win.
Yes.
But I do
course.
see a lot of the stuff that does not make sense. And so, hey, we're going to call it out. You know?
Yeah.
If we call out a player because he's just not playing up to his potential or his contract,
That's right.
they run the same, right? 6'7".
Oh, bless you. God bless you.
I
Need a
wa-
tissue? Can we get him a tissue?
I would, let's get him a tissue. I would throw Fox in there too, man. I think somebody mentioned it in one of our texts. He might be, expendable if he doesn't play and Harper has another great game.
Yeah.
So
Harper off the bench or Harper
I'd rather
starting?
have him off the
if
bench.
Fox is ready to play, start Fox, bring Harper off the bench.
Or vice versa if he's hurt.
True.
You
No
know.
updates.
Nothing
No updates
so
on-
far. Whoa.
I mean, he's probably going to play then. I would imagine that they would only said something if he wasn't going to.
No, they'll say it now that they say yesterday that he was out. They'll have to today. They'll say that he's gonna start.
Well, so outlook for this next game then. I don't know, man.
No, it says that he's going to be out again.
No way.
Is it Shams? If it's Shams,
Yeah,
then
you got. It's like
they
it's like-
haven't come out with an official,
If
but it
it's-
says he's not playing.
Like we said, if it's not on TMZ,
Yes.
it didn't happen.
Where's Shams
If
at?
Shams
See,
didn't
this
say
was
it,
8 hours ago.
it didn't happen.
2 hours ago.
Oh, okay, it is Shams. 1
It is
minute
Shams?
ago.
oh, did
Oh,
he?
he did? Okay, that's what it was.
Dang.
Expected to miss his second consecutive game.
Wow.
I mean, I kind of thought that, man. But you know what though? Then that means that you still need to give them a break. You got to give Harper and Castle breaks.
Does
right?
he bring somebody else off the
Well,
bench?
that's what I'm saying. The only person he brought in was Carter, and he didn't play him that much. I think he played him, 9 minutes?
If that.
Well, he did a good job on that guy from Canada. Not
He
great,
did,
not
he did.
great, but I mean, he pestered him a little bit.
Yeah.
He did. Well, who else would you bring off the bench?
So look at as soon as I said that, Fox missing game 2.
Yep.
Oh man,
I mean, he
Fox
brought in.
is
Well,
out.
Bryant played 13 minutes, right? But that's like, who else are you gonna bring in? Waters?
well, that was my first thought, but I don't know.
I mean, they really don't have anybody else.
I don't understand how you have
You'd almost bring McLaughlin in instead of Waters.
these guys: McLaughlin, Waters, Biombo,
Biombo.
Olenek,
Plumlee.
Plumlee. That's 5 players that don't play at all until garbage time.
Garbage.
If even that.
Not they don't even break the rotation. Like that's what he gets for not even bringing them in like
Or
the
playing them
regular
during the
season.
regular
to
season.
see what they got.
Right.
Yeah, he's basically playing his 10 people. That's it.
That's it.
And right now, 9.
So why have a 15-man roster if you're not gonna play?
And right now,
everybody?
9 because Fox is out.
Because you
So-
need somebody to carry the equipment.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Hand on the
It's like-
clipboard.
yeah, just like back in the day, as freshman.
It's because
baseball.
you need the cheerleaders.
Chavez!
You need the cheerleaders standing up
Yes.
at the end of the bench when there's a great play, and that's where the camera goes to,
Yeah.
and they show them jumping up. You know what I mean? You gotta have that.
They
So
need a Chavez on their team.
Chavez.
Shag.
Hey man, I had to carry Isaac's equipment everywhere we went when I was a freshman. Should make them start carrying it.
Prediction.
God, should I make it? I don't know. You go.
when
You'll
you
make a prediction.
when
I'm
you
not-
hear this,
I'll wait.
you'll know, you'll already be like, they were wrong, or they were right.
That's right.
I'll wait.
So
Cranky.
I predict.
Yeah, just
Who wants to go? Who wants to go? I'll wait.
I ain't predicting nothing. I'm just ideally you want them to win.
Yeah.
But if you know NBA like we know NBA,
Yes.
the
We
NBA
do.
is gonna want this to go 7.
Yes, we do.
somebody's gonna be in foul trouble early today.
Yes, we do.
Is
Because
it gonna be Castle or it's gonna be Wemby?
that's the script.
Yeah, I
That
was
is
talking
always
to
the script.
I was talking to. He never officiated major sports, right? But he did officiate college and he officiated semi-pro, and he said, you do have a league, and if you remember, the NBA officials used to be their own entity. They weren't. They had a union. They had their own. Now the referees are managed and owned by the NBA. So they have one boss. And if that boss says, let's call this game a little tight, then that's what they're going to do.
So they don't have a union anymore?
Well, they do, but they still have, they now all report to
The commissioner.
the commissioner.
It's kind of like, I guess, like they were an outside entity.
They were. They
And-
were an
and
outside.
now-
They were their own thing.
And now the NBA went,
Yeah.
how much can I buy you for?
Yeah.
So was it the Donahue thing that made him do that?
And you know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking it was that.
You know?
I was thinking it was that.
Because that allows them to keep a closer eye on them
Yeah.
and what they're doing.
Yep.
I mean, they're not doing a good job.
Well, obviously, yeah, but I'm saying they get to keep like they can watch them without being in trouble.
Yeah.
Why? Because no, you work for me.
Yeah.
So I can see where you're going. I can look at what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me your computer. I can look at. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That gives them
Full access.
the full access to the referees now.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll say this.
No.
If because
do
Fox
it.
is out now.
Don't do it.
Because
Don't do
Fox is out now. I feel OKC's going to put a lot more pressure on Harper. I think they're going to try to shut him down. I think they're going to put a bit more pressure. I mean, I don't know how much more pressure you can put on Wemby, but they're going to put a little bit more on Wemby, right? I think they're going to probably go with the same strategy that they went, and they're probably going to try to put Caruso on him and see if it works again, right? I'm thinking if Wemby can get out of that and have a little bit better regular, not overtime, but regular, game. If he starts getting buckets early, I see the Spurs being able to pull this out, right? It's all gonna depend on how Harper responds. Because I really feel that they're gonna focus on him and they're gonna say exactly what Cranky was saying. Well, let this guy beat you now. Let Champagne beat you. Let Vassell beat you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Let somebody else. And I
Yeah.
think Cornette needs to step up. Barnes needs to show up. I don't even know if he made it on the plane.
I think he's still.
Don't make fun of my boy.
He's still on the All-Star break, man.
Because he never was the same after the All-Star break.
Never was. Champagne did something to him. I'm telling you.
He sold his soul or something. I
Sold
don't
his
know.
soul to Champagne.
So
Yeah.
it would be
He did,
great.
right?
It would be great for them to pull this one out. And I think, like you said, Porky, they need to come out with not that mentality of, hey, we already got the split. I think they need to come out with, let's get 2.
Yeah.
Let's get 2.
That's what Roger said.
Yeah, Roger, right? Let's get
That
2.
guy.
Let's
That
get 2,
guy.
man. If they can pull 2,
I mean, obviously, you want them to win both games.
you want them to win all of them,
You
right?
want them to
You-
win
you
4
would love a
straight.
sweep.
We want to sweep, get it over with 4 straight. That's ideal. But reality, it's
Then you're
gonna
not a true Spurs fan. That's exactly what they would say. Just because you're speaking,
That's true.
realistically.
happen.
Yes.
They don't like that realistic
Yeah.
talk.
No.
So realistically, it's not going to happen. Are they going to win this next game?
You're hoping.
I mean, we hope they do. We hope they do, but you're gonna know immediately. And Cranky hit it right on the head. You're gonna see who's in foul trouble. You're gonna see who's getting the ticky tack.
Who gets the calls?
Who's getting the more ticky tack calls.
Yep.
And somebody's gonna come out from OKC, whether it's SGA or even Chet, I guess. And they're gonna start bombing,
I feel
and all that.
Caruso's gonna try to do a heat check and start
Oh,
just
yeah.
throwing stuff
No.
up. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that it gets thrown right back at him. So
I think you're gonna see something different defensively, as Louis mentioned. I don't know what, but they're gonna try and trap. They're gonna try and lock down somebody. So I think Louis is right in that sense. They're gonna try and lock somebody down and say, well, let's let Vassell beat us,
Yeah.
or even Champagne.
yep.
Let him shoot. And if they were smart, as I saw in game 1, I would have let Champagne shoot all shots.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even gone after him. I would have
Yep.
just let him shoot. Let him shoot. Let him shoot.
Yep. That dude jacked
I
up
mean, he
11
still
threes.
scored, what, 9 points?
No, he scored
11?
12. 11. Yeah, he
I
scored
thought he
11.
only scored like 9 points.
He was 3 of 11 from 3-point, and then he had a regular bucket. So he was he was 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 11 from 3.
Those are the types of things that you look at and you say, oh, I think we can leave him alone.
Yeah, keep letting him shoot.
Letting him shoot.
Keep
So
letting him
so like the way they were doing to like the way we were going after SGA.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna look for somebody that as soon as and it could be Harper, like you said, putting more pressure on him and having him get rid of the ball because you're gonna let Castle redeem him. You're gonna want Castle to redeem himself.
yeah.
If you're OKC, you're gonna want to say, okay, well, let's see what you do with the ball this game.
Yeah.
Let's see if you turn it over 20 times this time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so ideally,
Just when I thought
Come
you
outta
couldn't
here.
do anything.
you do something to totally redeem yourself.
Yep. Well, we'll see how this goes.
Yep, not too far from
Game
game
time
time.
is
It's
45 minutes away.
Actually, it's about an hour.
But yeah,
Tip-off's
because they
about
start doing the
7:40.
names at 7:30.
Yeah.
Right?
So, I think we're good, man. I think.
Well,
what do you guys-
we got
got
a
a
little bit left.
hot. You got a hot take? Got a hot shot?
My hot take has. I know the last episode, episode hasn't come up yet, and we ended the last episode talking about, celebrating after
Yeah.
after and how people were saying that the South Side was ghetto.
Yeah.
Somebody made a good point to me this past week by saying that when they close down military and everybody goes home, the highways are packed with cars going different directions.
So it's not the South
So
Side.
it's not the South Side that's
Right.
ghetto. It's
Right.
people from all over the city that are coming down to the South Side to
Right.
show their celebration.
Good point.
And if you
I like
remember,
it.
and
I
if
like
you
it.
remember the video or what we've seen, the videos from '99,
Yes.
and you remember which highways were the ones that were jam packed. It was 37
37.
coming from
The north side.
The
the
north
north
side.
side.
that was the old video that I saw the other day.
Where
It
281, where
was
everybody was
packed.
getting off the
'Cause
highway.
Everybody was
getting off the
trying to
cars
go
on the highway.
downtown, and it was everybody coming from north.
Yeah.
On from 37.
Not everybody was at North Star Mall.
No. So when you say that the South Side is ghetto, no,
Yeah.
the people that are partying on the South Side,
Right.
are trashy. But they're not from the South Side. Doesn't mean they're from the South Side.
Right. Yeah.
You
It's not
know?
only Southside people, and that's what everybody wants to say, right? That's what everybody
Yes.
wants. Oh, it's only people on the South
Yeah,
Side.
everybody just wants to say
No, man.
it's the South Side.
I do have to give a shout out to. Was that it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I got to give a shout out to some people, and even the dude from Brewster's. They gathered people.
I was gonna say I didn't get anything from them. What-
No, they gathered. They gathered people up on Tuesday morning. And
yeah, I
went
saw
to
that.
military, and they swept up.
They cleaned up.
They cleaned
Oh.
up a lot of the trash, and all the people
I
were
thought you
there.
were saying they were locking people up,
No.
and locking them down.
I saw that. I don't know if it was on the news or
Way to get business, brother.
yeah, but
Hell yeah.
what was the story behind the story behind it? It was just he just gathered.
He said that that if people wanted to say, like, they can either say stuff about it
Or do
or
something.
do something about it, and he said he'd rather do something about it. So, 'cause people was like, "Oh, well, look at all the trash they're leaving," blah blah blah, and he decided, well, you know what? Instead of complaining about it, I'm just gonna go clean it up.
Well,
And it was him, and there was other people too. Was there a law firm or somebody else that got people out there and they were cleaning it up? And I feel bad because
Because we didn't jump on that.
no,
yeah, well, I gotta work, man.
Hey, I gotta work too,
I
man.
gotta work.
Dude, I don't just
Jeez.
because I get work at 8:30 doesn't mean But I
I only
mean,
got time to get tacos in the morning, man. I ain't got time to go do that
I
stuff.
gotta go. I had to go get my free taco.
That's
Tuesday.
right.
I didn't have time to go back and clean up the mess that I left on military. Crazy. But no, man, quick shout out to them. Kudos. And again, come on, man. I mean,
Be
it's not going to
responsible.
happen. We've seen more videos. I mean, the guy was literally carrying it was a Cuervo, not a Cuervo.
And then like
it
a
was
Patron, but it was
bottle.
a Don, I think they said it was Don Julio. I think.
Oh.
Well, either
Yeah,
way, it
they
was one
both
of
kinda
those.
look
You
similar.
could tell it was tequila.
Yes, it was
And you
tequila.
could tell that they were drunk by the
Yes.
way they were fighting. So,
Well,
it's
props
like-
to him, man. Didn't drop that bottle.
no, he put it down too.
He
was
put
like,
it down,
"Can
picked
I
it back
put it
up, and that. Yes, still had a full bottle of tequila when he got home, probably. But I mean, they were talking about that too. And if you know people are drinking now, and the cops are down there, if you know they're drinking down there, then you know they're driving.
Yeah.
So now you have reason to arrest everybody or arrest people, man.
Pull them over. And,
Yes.
Well, that goes back to what we talked about too. It's like if you're gonna, how's it? Do stupid things,
Yeah.
win
Stupid
prizes.
prizes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not just, I mean, open containers, public intoxication. They got all this shit going
They
down
literally
there.
making it seem like it's Market, Vegas, Mardi Gras. They're just walking around with drinks, and I'm like, it's that.
Was his first Friday?
Yeah,
What's going on?
this isn't.
No.
That's a public intoxication citation you can get received there, man.
I mean, and
You can't
they
be
were-
drinking
yeah.
just on the side of the street.
granted, we used to do it in high school, but we'd hide our shit.
Yeah.
These people aren't hiding nothing.
Yeah.
They're out there showing that, taking shots in the middle of.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, buzz balls.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, are the police helping them or holding? Are they holding the funnel for them and
Giving them high fives.
Well, I'm gonna give you a ticket for impeding. Here, let me hold on to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just be careful, man.
Be responsible.
Like I said, celebrate. You don't know when we're gonna get another victory. Celebrate, but don't be stupid. Don't be drunk.
and if you do act that way, then you deserve what you get.
Yeah. Then I don't want to hear anybody complaining about, well, why are they messing with us? Because you're acting a fool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. All right, man. Anything else? Quick shots. You got like 20 seconds, dude. You got like literally 20 seconds to finish up, dude. I'm serious.
No. Shout out. Congratulations, Sabrina. Graduated with her master's.
Yay, Masters.
Masters is next, baby. So,
Congrats to Shot Girl. That's it, man. Thanks for watching. UniStreamMedia.net. Get with us. Talk to you guys later.
Hey.